Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday morning. Just going to allow here for a test of the sound as everyone comes in and joins us. We're going to be getting started here in a few minutes. So if you're not ready, just go ahead and find a good comfortable spot on your mat and you will meet me there in the center. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I got my awesome supportive shirt on today, supporting our country this morning, right? So hopefully everyone is having a great start to their day, and it's very hard to predict this weather out here in Florida, as we all know. So we apologize again for not being out in the gardens. We're really bummed out, but, we make the best of where we're at in every situation. I think that's what life's about anyway. So let's just start our practice today with a good attitude. It's going to be a great day. We have a lot to be grateful for today, such as our freedom and our liberties here in America. So let's find gratitude in that this morning as we get started for this mindful yoga practice. So we're just going to start out this practice today finding something that we're all grateful for. This shouldn't be too hard. I mean, the fact that we're here together, alive, healthy, able to be on our mats and able to practice and be physical and have physical activity is a blessing in itself. So let's just all get into a great attitude this morning. Sit nice and tall, upright, shoulders back and open. Cross-legged, however you choose. You can widen your stance if you like, if that's more comfortable for you. This is your practice, and the great thing about yoga is this is a 100% judgment-free zone. We're here to love on you, to help guide you guys through this practice in the most safest possible way. We're all on different levels, so be aware of that. And I'm going to offer some modifications throughout this practice, so let's just sink in and let's relax and calm the mind and find that special place this morning where we can sink into some gratitude and love for ourselves and for each other. So let's start our practice off with our hands together at our heart, and our eyes can be closed. We're sitting upright with our shoulders pressed back, and our spine is nice and tall. Our core is engaged, and we're comfortable on the mat. Finding our root here as we sink down into the mat. Finding our strength and our stability, and taking this time to close the eyes. Taking a few moments here to be still, not to do anything, just to be here in this moment, listening to the sound of my voice guide you through the next few moments. Taking this time to do an outward scan of what's going on around you, noticing it, without judgment. Now directing that awareness inward, noticing what's going on inside of you. Not doing anything to change it just yet, just notice it. Be here. There's no other moment but the present. The past is gone, the future isn't here. All you have is today. So let's start today off in gratitude, as we should start every day. Finding that gratitude this morning, and with intention and care, we're going to inhale through the nose, nice and slow, for our first conscious breath, filling the lungs, noticing them expand as the chest comes out and fills. Hold that breath, and then exhale it slowly out the mouth. Letting go of what doesn't serve you this morning. Any negativity, any negative thought, just let it go with each exhale. Inhale again through the nose, creating gratitude, and exhale out the mouth. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Each breath with awareness and control. Inhale and exhale. Another breath in. Noticing more length, and exhale. Last breath, inhale. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release, nice and slow. Tightening down through the belly, emptying out each breath. Lying for the hands to fall open to the knees. Ready to receive and give this morning. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Taking this time to set an intention for your practice. What you hopes to gain. Continuing to breathe in and out at your own pace. One more breath. Last breath in and out. We're going to reach our hands both up to the sky, stretching out our spine for our first movement, wiggling out our fingertips, breathing in, and exhaling down and slight back, as if you're holding a ball slightly behind your head. Very minor here, just full breath in and out. And then go ahead and bring the hands all the way forward, down to the ground, whatever's comfortable here, noticing that we're not hurting the lower body. And some of you may be able to come down to your forehead and forearms, and that's all right. You can go there. Where others may be more upright. Whatever feels comfortable here for the lower back. Be mindful here. Be mindful of the legs here. And just sink in, widening the stance if need to. Noticing what's going on here inside the body at this position. And sending oxygen to those areas. Maybe with each breath you come down a little further. Whatever's in your practice, just sink in. Staying with the breath this morning. Don't ever lose the breath. Breathing with intention today. No shallow breaths. One more deep breath in and out. And on your next inhale, you'll slowly walk the hands back up, nice and slow, coming up. Allowing for the blood flow to come all the way back down, meeting back at center. Full breath in and out. Taking both arms up again for a big reach. And then allow the left hand to come down to the mat. And then the right hand's going to come over side body here. Side body stretch, half moon. Inhale, rise slightly. Allow some air to come in. And then coming back down, sinking back down deeper with each breath in and out. Creating your flow breath. Inhaling as you rise. And exhaling as you sink down. Being very mindful not to come over too far. Making sure that the chest isn't over and collapsing, but rather shining forward and lifted towards the ceiling. And on the next breath, rise all the way back up. Hands both go up to meet. Inhale. Exhale now. The right hand comes down, firmly planting, and the left hand reaches over. Creating your air flow with your movement. You can close your eyes to sink in with the breath. Keeps the mind focused on the breath, eliminating all distractions. Inhaling and exhaling down. Full breath here. And on the next inhale, we'll rise slowly. Both hands go up. Another slight back bend, reaching back behind you. And the hands come down to heart center. Awesome warm up, everyone. We're going to meet in tabletop. So center of our mats. Our feet are going to be hip distance apart. We're going to come onto our hands. Our palms are going to be firmly planted into the ground. We're gazing in between our legs, making sure our toes and legs are lined up. We're going to take a full breath here at tabletop, in and out. The core is engaged here. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift our gaze to the sky, dropping our navel down towards the mat and arching the back. This is your inhale breath. And on your exhale, you're going to round that spine, gazing down towards your navel, and exhale the breath. And then on your own, you'll take these, inhaling up and exhale when you round. The breath and the body are one movement. Engaging the core as we empty our breath. I'm going to take about one more of these on your own, and we'll meet back at tabletop. And we're going to do some natural shifting here. We're going to drop down the bottom to each heel, touching it, coming back up, swooping it around to the other side, creating some movement that's natural here. Shifting the hips back and forth, breathing with each breath. Inhaling and exhaling out the breath. Coming back through center, and then we're going to open our legs nice and wide, or you can keep them closed, whichever you prefer, and sink the hips back. You can allow the forehead to come to the mat if that's you, or it can stay up off of the mat. Breathing for 3 breaths here as you sink down, being mindful of the hips. If this feels too much, go ahead and close your legs and then sink the bottom to the heels. Whichever you prefer this morning, listen to the body. It knows what it needs. Breathing in and out here for about 4 breaths. Last breath in and out. Full deep breath in and out the mouth. Vocalize it. Empty it out. Inhale, rise back up to tabletop. You can shift the hips again slightly. Then we're going to take our toes and we're going to curl them, and we're just going to come up off the knees here, pressing our weight into our palms here. Our arm creases are shining towards the front of the mat. And we look like we're going to spring forward here. We're just going to hold this for about a few more breaths. Really engaging with the core here. Last breath in and out. We're going to walk the hand up 1 step, the other hand another step, and straighten the legs for our first downward facing dog. We're going to pedal out these feet very slowly, one by one. Pressing through with our heels as if we're walking here. Breathing in and out. We tend to hold our breath here, so really make sure we're syncing with the breath. And you should be in the form of an A or a triangle here. And if you're not there, that's okay. We can widen the stance and just adjust yourself to whatever feels right. Breathing through it, and eventually you'll get to where you need to be with each practice. Continuing with your breath, we're going to inhale, and we're going to send the right leg up and out, straight out behind you. 2 breaths here. And then drop that leg back to the ground, walking the dog back out. Another full breath in and out before we stick the left leg back up. Inhale. Left leg goes up for 2 to 3 breaths. And then you can bring that foot down, pedaling the feet back out. I'm going to take it back over to the right side. Inhale, right leg goes up, maybe a little bit further this time. If not, that's okay. Breathing in and out. And then maybe slightly with the next breath, you're going to lift it a little higher, maybe bending the leg if that's you. Breathing in and out through that. One more big deep breath, you got it. And then we're going to inhale, bringing the leg down, straight down, walking the foot back out. Inhale, the left leg goes up, a little higher here, a few breaths. Maybe a little higher, bending the knee. A few more breaths, don't hold that breath. Last breath. And sending the foot down long, bringing the knees down. And then having the hands rest behind you, palms on the mat or up, however you feel right for you. And the legs can slightly be closed here. We're going to come down for a little child's pose here. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Relaxing the shoulders now for about 5 breaths. Noticing what's going on, noticing how you feel here. Breathing in oxygen in and out. Finding your gratitude. Inhale. And exhale out the mouth. Last breath in and out. And then when you're ready, you'll bring the arms back up to frame the face. Press the face up off of the mat. Coming to the tabletop again. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to stick it out alongside body, pressing firmly through with our right palm. We're going to inhale here and exhale. Then we're going to inhale, lifting the chest, shining it open. Full breath in and out here. Then on the next breath, we're going to inhale again. And then kneeling that arm through, relaxing the left shoulder down on the mat. This should feel nice and comfortable here. Full breath in and out. Another big deep breath. And on the next inhale, you'll press up with your right hand, unwinding and taking it over to the other side. So the right hand extends, the left hand is firmly planted into the mat. We're going to inhale, full breath. All right, lift it. Inhale again, another full breath. Opening the chest, being mindful here. All right, fill the lungs again. And then needle the arm through, resting the shoulder down. And coming to the shoulder, relaxed here. 3 breaths or so here. Last breath. Pressing through with our left hand, lifting up and out. Coming back to the tabletop. We're going to stick the left hand straight out in front, extend the right leg. Engaging our core, finding a focal point, finding balance. 3 breaths here. You can rotate out your wrists and your ankles if you like. One more breath in and out. So we're going to inhale, lifting up both arm and leg, and then exhale, squeezing the knee in to the elbow. One more inhale up, and exhale, squeeze it in. Release. Rotate out that right wrist, extend it straight out in front. Send the left leg straight out, finding your balance, finding your focal point, breathing in and out. 3 breaths. Last breath in and out. Next breath, inhale, lift, and exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift, and exhale, squeeze it in. Release. Shifting them hips again, side to side. Breathing in and out. Coming back to the downward dog, so pressing our hands slightly forward, curling under our toes, and then shifting the hips back up. Walking the dog. Breathing in and out. We're going to inhale. The left leg goes up. We're going to exhale, stepping it through between the hands here. So if you prefer to have this back leg up, you can do so. If you prefer to have it down, that's your option as well. Just be mindful this morning. Sink in with what your body's needs are. Being sure that the knee doesn't pass the toes here. Firmly pressing in through all edges of our front foot. Breathing in and out. Another big breath. Dropping that back leg if you haven't, and then we're going to rock our hips slightly back, allowing for the front knee to straighten slightly. And you can be up on your fingertips too. You can rock up onto your heel. You can flex your feet, your toes, whatever feels right for you. Be very mindful. We really want to make sure we're aligned here. One final breath in and out here. Walking back up, sending that back leg straight out. And then we're going to come back down to the down dog, sending the left leg back, walking out the dog, breathing in and out. Taking our right foot, inhale, lifting it. And then exhale, stepping it through, mirroring whatever you just did on the other side. 3 to 4 breaths. All right, drop that back leg down and then rock the hips back, straightening the front leg. Full breaths here. Rocking up onto the heel if that's you. Breathing in and out. Last breath in. And on the exhale, come forward. Let the air out. Curling under the back toes, straightening that leg, and coming back to the downward dog. Walking them out, noticing any differences, and breathing in and out. All right, inhale again, left leg goes up. Full breath in. Exhale, step it through between the hands. We're going to set up for a warrior one here. So both feet are going with the front of the mat, facing the same direction. You might need to edge your back foot up slightly. We're going to root to rise here. We're going to inhale, pressing through our front leg. And sinking down, again, making sure the knee doesn't pass the toe. Breathing in and out. Dropping the arms back behind us, cactus arms here, opening up the chest. Maybe interlacing the hands behind you. Slight tuck of the chin to protect the neck if you need it. Breathing in and out here in Warrior One. Inhale, lifting the arms back up overhead. Feel the lungs. Arms come forward as you exhale. Inhale again, bow and arrow the arm straight across, and then turn the back foot with the long edge of the mat. So the feet are in opposite directions now. We're going to sit here in Warrior Two for a minute. Breathing in and out here. Again, the knee doesn't pass the toe. Everything's stacked. Breathing in and out. On our next breath, we're going to inhale. And then we're going to exhale, reach just our upper body forward. Exhale that breath out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach. Inhale, rise. And exhale, reach. Hold. Full breath. Flip the front hand. Drop the back hand. Inhale, lift the hand up, straightening that front leg. Exalted warrior here. 2 breaths. The chest is open. The gaze is forward, up to the sky. And then we're going to windmill the hand down. You can bend the front knee, micro bend. You can rest the elbow on the knee as well. The right hand is up. Your gaze is going to be up as well. Or you can bring that left hand all the way down to the mat. Whatever feels right for you in this extended triangle. Just taking the moment to get settled in to the position. And then begin your 3 to 4 course breath. Maybe finding length with each breath. Noticing that the tightness at first, and then as you breathe in with each breath, you can move down a little more towards the ground with your left hand. But being mindful. Last breath. All right, pressing through with our front foot, lifting up with our left hand. We'll come all the way back up to Warrior Two. Inhale, the hands up. Turn that back foot to Warrior One. Full breath. Hands come down to frame the foot. The foot comes back. And then back to the down dog. We'll walk it out. Noticing any differences, the left to the right. All right, we're going to inhale, extending the right leg up. And exhale, stepping it through between the hands, frame the foot, Warrior One. Inhale, root to rise. Remembering what we did on the other side, mirroring it, breathing in and out. Don't cheat your breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale the arms back up overhead. Exhale them out straight in front. Inhale, bow and arrow the arms, turning the back leg. And I'll turn. So we're in Warrior Two. Full breaths here in Warrior Two. All right, we're reaching forward. Exhale it out. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, reach it down, full breath down. Dropping the back hand, flipping the front hand. Inhale, lifting. 2 breaths here, Exalted Warrior. Big deep breaths. Next full breath in, we're going to inhale, windmill the arm down, extended triangle. Full breaths. Last breath in and out here. All right, we're going to inhale, pressing up through that hand, coming back to Warrior 2. Inhale. Turning, framing for Warrior 1. Exhale it out. Inhale. Lower the hands down, frame the foot. Send that foot back as you exhale to the downward dog. Noticing any space you created for yourself so far. Breathing in and out. We're going to gaze up at our hands, and we're going to walk our feet all the way to meet our hands, where we'll allow the upper body to dangle down in a small micro bend in the knees here. So this forward fold we're going to really sink into for a few moments, being very mindful here of what's going on in the lower back. Our feet are hip distance apart here. We can hold on to our elbows and allow for the upper body to just free hang and dangle loose. Maybe creating some free organic movement, rocking slowly side to side. Just playing with this forward fold for a little bit. Breathing in and out. Sending oxygen to the lower back. Maybe shaking the head yes and no. Allowing for the neck to fall loose and relaxed. As you breathe in and out. And then we're going to slowly inhale to a half lift, taking your time, keeping your knees nice and bent, but a straight spine here. We're going to allow the blood flow to come all the way back down from our heads. And allowing our breaths to regulate here. And then we're going to slowly rise all the way up to mountain pose here. Hands go up overhead. Inhale. Slight back bend. Reaching behind you just ever slightly. Little micro bend to that forward fold here for a full breath. And then bringing the hands to heart center for gratitude. Full breath in and out. Coming to the center of our mats. We're standing, hip distance apart. Shoulders up and back and chest is open. Hips are engaged here. The core is engaged. They're tucked. And a slight loose knees here. Go ahead and close your eyes. Breathing in and out. Taking our left hand, putting it on our hip. Taking our right arm, extending it up to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, leaning over towards the left side here. Inhale, rising. And exhale, leaning back over towards the left. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Both hands go up. The right hand comes to the hip. Inhale, reaching over. Now exhale, out the breath. The left hand comes over. Inhale, rise. And exhale, down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, down. And both hands come all the way up. Slight back reach. And forward fold it again. We're going to extend our legs here, widening our forward fold slightly. Whatever feels right for you, go ahead and sink into that stance. It may not be as wide as mine, and that's perfectly okay. Just again, make sure the knees are still loose. We're going to inhale here, allowing for the neck and the upper body to again fall loose. Breathing in and out here in the center. Being mindful of our legs. Maybe walking over to our right foot with both hands. And full breath here. And then walking the hands over now towards the left side. Full breaths over there. And then walking the hands over to the middle again. Allowing for the upper body to dangle back down. Maybe finding a little bit more space with each breath. You can also take your hands and palms facing down, reach them backwards, flipping the palms behind you. And breathing in and out here too. Last breath in and out. And walking the hands up, lifting the head slightly, bending the knees here. You're going to inhale, coming to like a minor squat. Coming all the way up to your squat. We're going to engage the hips and the core here, tucking them in so we're upright. For 3 breaths, we're going to engage here. One more big deep breath. Then on the next breath, inhale, coming all the way back up. Straighten them legs out. Allowing for the blood flow to come all the way up. Hands to come down. Bending that knee. Hop skipping. Meeting at the front of our mats here. We're going to start with the sun salutation down to the ground. So at the front of our mats, we meet at mountain. You can get some water right now if you needed to. Here in mountain, we'll have a full breath. We're going to inhale, lifting our hands up overhead. Slight reach back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold down. Hands come down, feet come back. And you exhale, you lower down. Now that we're on our bellies here, the hands can stay up near the face. Just tuck in and draw the elbows in towards the body. We're going to set up for a baby cobra here. So our first breath, we're going to inhale, lifting our chin off of the mat and our neck. And then we'll lower our chin and have it touch the mat again. With each breath, we're going to inhale, lifting ever so slightly, creating space here and taking our time. So inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Now the chest is off the mat. Exhale, lower. Be very mindful of the lower back here in these cobras. So you might need to scoot your hands back just a step in order to lift the chest off all the way off the ground. Full breath here. Exhale, lower. Again, we're going to bring the belly button off the mat if that's you. If it's not, just continue to go to your fullest expression. So inhale. And then exhale out that breath. All the way down. Another full breath all the way in. We're going to hold it. Inhale. And hold it for 3, 2, and 1. And let it out right here, sitting up. Glancing over our right shoulder, full breath. Inhale back through center. Exhale, glancing over our left shoulder, full breath. Inhale back through center. And then all the way back down, we'll lower our cobra. Bringing our hands, palms down on the mat, coming to our favorite cheek, lying for the shoulders to come to the mat, however feels comfortable for you. Go ahead and close your eyes if you like. Sinking back up with your breath. We're going to lift our feet off of the ground, swaying them from side to side like windshield wiper blades, showing some love to the lower back. Breathing in and out. Looking side to side. Turning over to the other cheek. Windshield wiping on that side. Bringing your chin to the mat here, clasping for your toes or your ankles or whatever you can reach for back there. You can allow the chest to still stay on the mat. If this is too tough for you, you can try doing one leg at a time. So you can start with your right, just draw that foot in, inhale, and then exhale, kind of squeeze the heel in to touch your bottom, and then exhale and release it. You can play with this, drawing one by one, back and forth, in and out with your breath. Whatever you want to do feels right. Or if you just want to do the bow and grab your ankles, if that's you, you can do that as well. Inhale here, grabbing the ankles, lifting up with the chest, breathing in and out. And last breath in. And then out, lower your chest back down. And then go ahead and play with your legs again, kind of working that back out. And then we'll sway the windshield wiper blades again. Back through center, side to side, washing out the lower back. Last breath in and out. And then we'll all the way bring the feet to the ground, all the way down. Bringing the hands up to frame the face. We're going to slide onto our forearms here. So our forearms are slid forward on the front of the mat. We're going to set up for a sphinx. So the chest is off, but the navel is on the mat. Our palms are on the ground. Our forearms are on the mat. We're really relaxing our shoulders here. And you could probably breathe a big, deep breath in. And send that air down to the lower back. 3 more breaths here in Sphinx. And you can slide the forearms down, bringing the hands around, curling the toes under. We're going to press and lift all the way back up to tabletop. And from there, we'll swing the legs around, coming to our bottoms, sending the legs out straight. We're going to sit up nice and tall here. Nice give in the knees here. This is more of a lower back stretch again. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. And then we're going to slowly come down, touching either onto the shins, the feet, the toes, the ankles, wherever you're at in your practice. Maybe you rub out your feet. Maybe you rub out your legs. But just allow for about 3 breaths here in this position. You don't really want to lock up the legs here. Breathing in and out.
Last breath. In and out. Big, deep breaths. And then we're going to slowly, with our inhale, curl our spine nice and slow, allowing for our hands to slide up the legs nice and slow, shrugging up the shoulders to the ears. Inhaling. And exhaling the hands back behind you as kickstands, allowing for the chest to come open as you exhale. Allowing for the neck to come open, shine forward. Full breath in and out. And then walking the hands back up. Grabbing the right foot here. We're going to draw it into the inner thigh of the left leg, creating like a number 4 with our legs. Then we're going to inhale, lifting up our arms, and then exhale over. So we don't want to collapse down. We want to make sure our arm is above our head and that our chest is shining up towards the sky. Full breath in and out here. Last breath. And on your next inhale, you'll rise all the way back up. Full breath in. And then bring it down one more time to see if you created a little bit more space. Again, there's a micro bend in this front leg as well. All right, inhale, lift up. And hands to heart center as you exhale. Drawing now in the left leg to the inner thigh of the right foot, creating your 4 on this side. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, hinging forward. Over towards the right. Chest is shining forward. It's lifted. Full breaths. Last breath in and out. And then we're going to inhale, rise all the way up, full breath. And exhale, one final reach. And then inhale all the way back up. Both arms come to meet. And exhale for another moment of gratitude. Full breath in and out. All right, awesome job. We're going to extend the legs out straight, and then we're going to come down nice and slow to our mats. Then go ahead and stick your legs straight up, engaging your core here. Everything else is relaxed on the mat. We're just going to breathe about 5 breaths, playing with our feet and our ankles here, allowing for the blood flow to come all the way down the legs and trickle up towards the heart and recirculate. This is a great little detox. Breathing in and out, full breaths. Flexing out the feet, rotating out the ankles. Pressing them down and up towards the sky. You can support behind them if you need to. That's okay too. And then when you're ready, we're going to just allow one leg to come all the way down, touch the mat. We're going to take this other right foot. Inhale. And we're going to squeeze the knee into the chest, exhaling out the breath. Being very mindful here not to hyperstretch anything. Just a slight draw inward. The shoulders and the neck are completely relaxed on the mat. So yours might look just ever slightly in, and that's okay. We'll create more space with each practice. A few more of these on this right side. Inhaling, lifting, releasing your squeeze. Fill your lungs, and then exhale, squeeze it back in. And then rotating out those knees, bringing in the left, lowering down the right. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, release. And exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze it in. Bringing in both knees now. We're going to give them both a big hug. Inhale, interlacing our hands together around both knees. Fill the lungs. And exhale, squeeze it in slightly. You might ball up here. You might wobble from side to side, and that's okay. Just create some organic movement here in this position. Breathing in and out. Again, the shoulders are relaxed, and so are the neck. Just creating some gentle side-to-side rocking here. Allowing for the knees now to fall slightly open. We're going to take our pointer fingers and we're going to clasp our big toes, if you can do this. If not, just allow for them to just stay slightly open, and you can allow your hands to hold onto the knees for support. But for all those other people who would like to try Happy Baby, go ahead and clasp onto your big toes with your pointer fingers and embrace any wobbles or side-to-side rocking. Whatever feels right, just play with it. This is a vulnerable position, and that's okay. There's growth in vulnerability, so just breathe in and out. Don't worry about how you look. No one cares. All right, we're going to play with it a little bit. We're going to allowing for that left leg to kind of straighten out a little bit. You want to be really mindful here because you can hurt something, so you really want to be careful and not to pull or yank. Just really be slow with any movements that you do. Coming over now to the right side, allowing for that leg to kind of straighten or bend open if that's you. Breathing in and out. Full breath. And then drawing that back in and kind of creating your own little breath work here, allowing for it to come open. Breathe in. And exhale, drawing it back in. Let the air out. We're wobbling over to the other side. Breathing in. Exhale, breathing it back in. And then allowing for the legs to kind of fall open like a book or a butterfly here. Be very mindful. You don't want to hurt the hips here. And if you need to widen your stance, you can do that. Just sink into with whatever feels right. Readjust your sitting bones. If you need to support your legs, you can do so too. But try and have the soles of the feet at least touching. Even if your stance is really wide, or if it's closer in towards your bottom, whatever you're at, just have the feet kind of touching. Release the tip of the toes even. And with time, you'll create more space. So we'll sit here for about 5 breaths. Inhale the arms up overhead, allowing for them to come back and open. And just relax here on the mat, sinking in. Breathing in and out. One final breath in and out. Taking the hands, bringing them back overhead, nice and slow. Closing your legs like a book. Allowing for the left leg to come out. Allowing for the right leg open. The sole of the right foot should touch the inner leg of the left. So you should have like a 4 here, supine tree. And this might be an easier modification from the last position we were just in, allowing for each side of the body to come open. Breathing in and out. Drawing in the left leg and then sending the right leg out, switching sides. 3 breaths on this side. Last breath. Drawing in now both legs, allowing for the feet and the soles to rest on the mat. We're going to set up here. Our right foot is going to cross over, the ankle is going to cross over the left knee. You're going to create another 4 here, figure 4. If this is good for you, just stay right here and allow for the chest and the shoulders to relax on the mat always. If you would like to lift that left foot off of the ground, you can do so and engage the core. That's another position you can hold. Or you can clasp behind this left leg with both of your hands for support and slightly drawing in this leg here and breathing for about 4 to 5 breaths. Again, the shoulders here are rested on the mat, and so is the neck. Breathing in and out. Last breath. And then lower, releasing your hands, allowing for the left foot to come down. Allowing for both feet to unwind and windshield wiper out your knees from side to side. And then we're going to take the left ankle and place it on the right knee. Same thing, mirror whatever you just did. Lifting up the right leg off the ground, interlacing our hands behind it, and 4 to 5 breaths. Notice your body wants to sway a little bit, rocking slightly side to side. That's okay. Last breath. You can inhale one last time and exhale as you lower down and unwind, bringing the feet down, windshield wipering out the legs. Drawing in the knees for one final big hug. Inhale, squeezing them in, rounding out the spine. And then exhale, lowering the legs straight out and down, nice and slow, engaging the core. Allowing for the palms to come open. Allowing for everything to just sink down into the mat, relaxing. Holding no tension anywhere in the body. Allowing for our breath flow to regulate to its natural rhythm. For the next 5 breaths or so, taking your time here to just sink down into the mat. Allowing for the mind to quiet and relax. Beginning slowly to wiggle your toes and your fingertips, bringing movement back to the body nice and slow as we start to inhale with intention. Draw in our knees for one final hug again. Breathing in. Squeezing ever so gently. Rocking over to our free side. In the fetal position here. Representing new beginnings, a new day, new opportunity, a new chance to do better. Another big deep breath in and out here. Inhale now, opening the eyes, pressing up through the free hand, coming to a seated position. Readjusting, sitting up nice and tall. Closing the eyes. Sinking back with the breath. Inhale, reaching up for one last moment of gratitude. Filling the lungs. Bringing the hands down as we exhale. Bowing our heads to honor our gratitude. There's many things to be thankful for today. For our lives, for our liberty, for our freedom, for our health, for our ability to love and to be loved, for each and every day that we have and that we're granted as a gift. Finding gratitude can lead to finding peace. For where there is gratitude, there is peace. Taking another full breath here in gratitude. Exhale out what no longer serves you. Letting it go. Finding your root in your peace and in your gratitude. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. You can slowly begin to open your eyes and release your hands. Again, thank you so much as always for joining me for this mindful yoga practice today. I'm really grateful to always be here to facilitate this for you guys, and I hope you guys can forgive us for not being there this morning and being able to predict this crazy weather Florida's having. So, as always, we thank you for your love and your support, your continuous support. And if it's in your heart to donate to us, the link is above. So please donate, show your support. We're trying to get a lot of things going right now, a lot of new programs coming, but we need the funds to help support and keep those things going. So again, as always, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing and supporting wellness for all. We thank you so much. And you guys have a wonderful Sunday, a happy 4th of July weekend, and a beautiful day. And as always, thank you. We'll see you guys next week at the Gardens, the 11th at 10 a.m.